ويا مرحبا اصدقائي على قناه وجي عالم صناعه الالعاب. اصدقائي ونكمل مع بعض لعبه الان ويك ريماسترد. اذا انتم كنتوا لعبانين الاوريجينال بتمنى تعطوني بالتعليقات رايكم عن النسخه الريماستر. خلينا نكمل مع بعض اللعبه اصدقائي، يلا بينا. تمام. هلا انا وين صرت هيك؟ صندوق امو. يبدو انه في معركه رح تصير هون. طيب والله توقعت. طيب هلا انا ما في عندي ضوء. خرب بيتكم والله راح اعطوني. شو هاد؟ تمام. لكي لعن. لعني يا زلمه. شو الاسلحه الغبيه؟
leaving behind only a lifetime of nightmares to come, assuming I'd reach the lights of the gas station alive.
عبي يا زلمه عبي. وضع مخاطر. طب ليش ما بياخد؟ شو هي؟ ما ضل امو؟ العمل الصندوق مليان. لازم اعبي حالي انا. تمام. في اي شيء تاني هون قبل ما اطلع؟ اوكي. الله يستر. وصلنا للغاز ستيشن الحمد لله.
I recognized the parade float I had seen in Bright Falls when I first arrived with Alice. After the insanity I had just experienced in the darkness, the lights of the gas station felt comforting, at least for a moment. The sane world reasserted itself.
اوكي، حس بامان لانيته وصل لمحطة البنزين بسبب الإضاءة الموجودة فيها. تمام. اوكي.
The Deer Fest had been 2 weeks away when we arrived. If the day count on the banner was right, I was missing a whole week between the night we got here and now. The garage was a mess. It looked like someone had trashed the place, or that there'd been some kind of fight.
اوكي، عم بيقول الكراج نيته في حالة فوضى لدرجة اني حاسس كان في حدا عم يتقاتل مع حدا، كانوا علقانين مع بعض.
I'll keep writing. Outside there's only darkness. Outside the cabin, outside the story, there's only darkness. I can feel her presence in the dark. Just now, I could smell her perfume in the room. I'll reach her. I'll fix it up. I'll bring her back. The story will come true. If I stop, she's lost.
عم بيكتب قصته. لك يا اخي انا شو ما دقرت بطب.
Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
اوكي، اتصل بالشيرف، يعني بالشرطة. وهن اللي صدقوه يعني. لحظة شوي، كأني الاوديو، سوري.
Listen, I was in a car crash. My wife Alice, she's missing.
Calm down, Mr. Wade.
We were staying in a cabin on the island, on Cauldron Lake.
There's no island on Cauldron Lake, not since the big eruption in the 70s.
Please, I can take you there, okay?
You look like you've taken a pretty bad knock to the head. Are you okay?
Listen.
We'll figure this out. Please get in the car. We'll swing by the lake and then we'll go to the station, okay? Mr. Wake, have you seen Stucky, the guy who owns this place?
I realized I couldn't tell her what had happened in the forest. She wouldn't have believed me. And then she wouldn't have helped me with Alice.
عم تقول له في واحد ساكن هون، شفته انت شي؟ طب ما تشكي فيه، بركي كان هو قاتله. واذا يعني اتصل بالنجدة. وقت السألة وين الجزيرة تبعت اللي موجودة فيها زوجتي، قالت له عن ايه جزيرة عم تحكي؟ من عام 1970 يمكن. قالت له ما في هيك جزيرة. شنو هذا؟ وات كل هذا لسه هلا بلشت اللعبة؟
Previously on Alan Wake. I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I
تحس
thought
عم
maybe
تابع
you could
مسلسل رعب
I
انا.
want to hear it. God damn it, Alice.
Now, she's missing.
Alice? Alice?
I woke up behind the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadows.
ما هو اذا الكاتب ستيفن كينج يعني شو بده يكون؟ هو كاتب اغلب افلام الرعب ومسلسلات الرعب، لهيك
But the cabin had disappeared.
رح تكون القصة نوعا ما قريبة لرواية او فيلم او مسلسل. 3 سنين، قبل 3 سنين. هات لنشوف شو صار قبل 3 سنين.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
اوكي،
Worst weather I've ever seen.
You should put some coffee on. It'll warm you up.
خلينا نتفتل نشوف البيت اول شيء. كم مطبخ؟ ولا هذا المطبخ بس؟ اوكي، في كافي هون. قبل ما اشغل الكافي معلش، هذا ايش؟ هذا هون تي في. خلينا نلقي نظرة لبرا. اوكي، كالعادة ما مبين شي. هون برا بالشارع. مكتبة كبيرة والله. البيت حلو. غرفة القعدة، غرفة الأكل، المطبخ، تنظيمه حلو. في أي شي هون ممكن نشوفه؟ أوكي، هونيك المطبخ. هون هي المكتب. Return to sender. هاي أحد كتبه. أوكي، إيش هذا الكود؟ طيب، مكتبه خفيف نظيف. لازم يكون عنده لابتوب
Hey, handsome.
كمبيوتر.
This is gonna be a long
هذا اللي كنت عم
night,
بحكي
but
عنه.
these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then. I'll go put it on.
مين هذا اللي بالصور؟ هذا هو نفسه يعني؟ اوكي، هاي نيويورك. حاطين صورة نيويورك. هاي هي زوجته. تمام، ايش عم تعمل؟ عم تفحص صور يعني؟ طيب ما في شيء معناتها خلينا نشغل الكافيه نبلش.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
اوكي. في شيء تاني مطلوب مني؟ روح للآلة الكاتبة. طيب خليني شوي بس ألقي نظرة هون. اوكي هذا مقفول. طيب معناتها أنا مالي شغلة غير ايش هذا هون؟ في هون كمان محل. واو الحمام كتير كبير. شفرة مشلوفة. صوت المدينة قال يعني. حلو. حاطين حتى معطر، أنا من هذا المعطر بحط. طيب هلا هاي غرفة النوم. غرفة النوم شوي بدائية. هاي الكلازت. غرفة اللبس. في غرف لللبس. turn on. اوكي اخبار الطقس بس. واو. خليني اشوف الكاتبة بس. ايش هذا؟ هلا هذا تفحصته. ايش لازم ساوي؟ go to Alice. اوكي بجو تو أليس ليش
Oh,
لا؟
hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
ايش الكاميرا اللي
On
عنده؟
occasion, I can perform all sorts of
شبه الكاميرا
miracles,
اللي
my
عندي.
dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
بس كاميرته فيها عدسات أكتر.
These look really good.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right
وين؟
here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
I'm right here.
أنا ماني شايف شيء.
I'm fine, I'm fine. Just
Honey,
get the
it's a
lights
power
back on
outage.
now,
I've got the
please.
flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry. It just really spooked me.
Don't worry. We'll just break out the candles.
I know it's stupid, but it's just, especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these
قلت له
nightmares
احكي
when
لي
I was a
قصة.
kid. The dark really spooked me too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch.
هلا هن عم بيلعبوا على وتر العتمة كلعبة رعب.
Here it is.
نحن دائما منخاف من الظلام.
Yeah, nice story.
نخاف من العتمة فلهيك
No, no.
اللعبة أغلبها يعني عن
I
العتمة.
love you, even if you are a liar.
يبدو أني الكاتب كان بيعاني بصغره من هالموضوع. عيب يا ابني عيب. طب ما نحن عم نلعب اللعبة. ايش هذا؟
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation,
بعد 3
anything
أيام.
like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then,
Okay.
Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or
هلا
you
أنا بعد
experience any
3
other
أيام من
symptoms,
وقت
you
الحاضر.
should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
سمكة
I'm sorry
هون.
you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming from an old fisherman like me, but she's right up there. Now, she's a
Okay, هو كان.
largemouth bass, which is what you're after if you prefer a lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you.
اوكي كان عم يصطاد سمك هو.
You a
اتصلوا
fisherman,
فيه
Mr.
قالوا له
Wake?
انتي انا وقعت من
Doesn't
من
really
الجرف
matter, I suppose, but it can be
وضربت
very
راسي لهيك اجى
relaxing
الدكتور
out
لعندي.
there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
I'll take your
Okay.
word for it, Doc.
انا عند البوليس.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine.
هذا اللي كان عم يلحقني ما هيك؟
I'll be sure to take care of it, Miss Weaver.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Thank you.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake?
How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up.
هو كان بده يقول لها شو صاير الليلة الماضية بس ما حسن يقول لها اني ضرب حادث او شيء.
Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do
Mr.
nothing
Wake, can I
stupid,
help you
pal.
with anything?
We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
اوكي خلينا نشوف شو في هون كمان.
Hey, mister! Hey, can you turn the light? The light's on! The deputies, they don't understand. They won't listen to me. I need it to be bright in here.
اوكي نشغل له الضوء.
Thank you, man, thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know, I
Okay.
shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said,
خليني
"Go
اطلع على
to the
باقي الغرف
fence
بس
on the
شوف.
left."
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton. Look, we've located the brake float. It's here.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Mulligan here.
اوكي هذوليك لسه عم بيحققوا بمحطة البنزين عن اختفاء هذاك الرجل. هلا هذا اللي اتصل فيه بالتليفون قال له اني في سيارة مهجورة روح عليا abandoned car behind the police station. طب هاي مو هاي خلف اوكي هي السيارة. تمام، يبدو اني راح ادخل لجوا من هون. شيت. شلون بدي اروح عليها هيك؟ كيك. ما حدا شافني. تمام. ايش ترك لي جوا السيارة بالله؟ اوكي، اللي اتصل فيه قال له اني آليس عندي، وقال له اني تركنا لك دليل بهي السيارة مشان تعرف اني آليس عندنا مخطوفة او هيك شيء.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me
ايش
go.
هاد؟
I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
اوكي طيب هاي ما بتنزل؟ اوكي لازم قابل اللي خطفوا أليس. exit the sheriff station. فيني اطلع من هون؟ مين فتح الباب؟ هذا نايم.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from...
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent and regrettable little outing. They are not accountable for their...
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
بده يطلع.
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
اوه هذا الدكتور اللي حكى مع مرته مشان حالته النفسية لألان، لأني يمكن هو يكون مريض نفسيا، فقال له اني انا اتصلت فيها وحكيت معه وقت لا تجي لهون على محطة الشرطة، فهو معصب يعني اني شلون كانوا الخاطفين عم بيحكوا معي اني هي مخطوفة، وهذا عم بيجي بيحكي اني هو حكى معه وقال لا تجي لمحطة الشرطة، فالموضوع التبس معه وهو حاسس حاله كأني هن حاجزينه بمحطة الشرطة، لأني في شخص مختفي بمحطة البنزين عم بدوروا عليه، عم بتقول له الشرطية نحن اعطينا عنوان لحتى نعرف بالضبط شو عم بيصير. هذا محامي.
If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
اجا بالوقت المناسب.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in
اوكي هو عنده موعد مع الخاطفين
I don't like it, Al.
بنص
I don't
الليل.
like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
Who's Max?
مين ماكس؟
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
ماموث. واو. أنا ما بعرف شو هي الغاية من إنيتك أنت تقتل حيوان تقطع راسه وتحط راسه على الحيط زينة. يعني أنا بعتقد إني هلا حتى لو واحد كان صياد يعني منظر بجد مشمئز. ما بعرف كثير بيساووها بأمريكا، ما بعرف ليش بيساووها، يعني شو الغاية منها. عمره 14,000 سنة. تم اكتشافه عام 1981 بحديقة وين؟ ناشيونال بارك إلدروود. اوكي مهم تعريف عن الحيوانات يعني لا أكثر ولا
What you
أقل.
were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice, and everything's just...
Okay.
You understand what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
اوكي عم بيقول له اني شو صار لك جنيت حتى عم تحكي عن موضوع انيتك انت ضربت حادث مع حدا وبعدين اختفى ليكون انت منتشي.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually,
شو هو
I'm
الكلب؟
sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing... Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
اوكي عم بيقول له انت ضربت راسك، يعني ممكن يكون هذا الشيء اثر على ذاكرتك. Hand over.
This is the form you wanted?
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you
اوكي
staying here.
مفاتيح السيارة يعني.
Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
افتح الغرفة.
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
اوكي.
If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
اوه بدي اروح للراديو تاور. والله كتير بعيد.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves, and eating a healthy diet of pills.
Okay.
Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff.
عم بيقول له انا شلون بدي صدقك انيتك انت شفت اشخاص بيختفوا وبيطلعوا تعين عليهم الضوء بيقوم بيطلع شرار منهم وبعدين بتقوسهم وما بموتوا بسرعة. قال له يعني انت اذا حدا بيحكي هالحكي بياخدوه على مشفى المجانين باختصار يعني. سكوت بقى.
We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate.
طب إذا لازم نحكي للشرطة اني
I'm
تخطط
going to
فت.
Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
أبي لو ضل هون أنا راح أطلع أدور عليها أو روح أحكي مع الخاطفين يمكن. هذا المقصد.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
أوكي. إيش عم بصير معه هذا؟ هلا هذا هو البيت اللي كنا نحن. هلا هيك أنا شغلت الضوء. حبيبي. طيب لك يا عمي مو الضوء طلع. اوكي head for Lover's Peak.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit every step of the way, Al. Walk through the door now.
Okay.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. Wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest.
اوكي لازم انا اروح للغابات لحالي. ما شاء الله عليك. بالنعم منك والله.
This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
اوكي. ما ارتعبت اصلا عادي. لا هلا راح ارتعب. لحظة شوي. وين الضوء راح؟ ايش عم بصير؟ طولوا بالكم علي شوي. لا حد يرعبني ها. اوكي لا حد يرعبني. ايش في هون؟ خرب بيتكن. ايه على هالسلسلة هي. اوكي ما في شيء اخذه هون. طب انا شو استفدت من هالبيت بالله؟ لا عمى الوضع خطير. طيب خليني انزل من هون. ايش هاد؟ تليفون؟ اوكي اذا وقفت تحت ضوء بتحس بالامان.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
ايش عم بصير؟
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me!
ايش عم بصير؟
Anybody? Help me! Help me!
وينه؟
Can you hear me? Anyone? Please help! Help me!
طول بالك علي شوي.
Help me! Somebody!
Hello?
Back here! I'm back here! Hey! Please help me!
لك مو هي المزرعة؟ مركز الصياد قصدي.
Mr. Wake?
الشرطي.
Oh, hell. It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this
طيب.
couldn't be far. Rusty had
لازم
found
يكون معي
the
سلاح أنا.
manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened. Shh. Good boy.
ما بحسن بفتح له هاد. اوكي get the lights on. وين كانت؟ يمكن هون. نو.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
بعرف ما اختلفنا بس وين؟ اوكي يمكن هونيك. لا والله. خلينا نشوف هون بس. unlock. إضاءة. مشكلة هاللعبة كتير معتمة. 70% من اللعبة عتمة وظلام. طيب ما بعرف اذا كان في شيء بالاعدادات يخلي. مش عارف اذا الشيء واضح عندكم ولا لا، ولا بدها توضيح اكثر. كل حال خليني اكمل اللعبه، لكن اذا بتحبوا وضح لكم اياها انا ما عندي مشكله. ممكن شوي اشتغل على الجاما او الاعدادات الضوء.
I was too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
اوكي.
Rusty!
ايش عم بصير؟
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
I just need hunting licenses.
اوكي يعني هلا تهمة جديدة علي صارت تصير اني قتلت شرطي كمان. يا حبيبي
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
اوكي حتى الكلب مأخوذ.
Don't feed the animals.
Fishing!
يا مرحب حول هو كمان.
License! Obey! At all times.
Rusty? Rusty, no!
Never. Two bears and wolves never approached. Never leave your pet unattended. It is against the law
جريمة
to remove
قتل
any
خالصة.
objects or historical artifacts from the park grounds.
وليه؟ تمام. انا مش عارف اذا البطاريات بيخلصوا. ايش عم يصير؟ طيب لازم ارجع يعني؟ لا والله. لا بكير منيح التليفون بيرن.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
لازم انزل لتحت يعني؟ طيب اذا طلعت لهون ايش في هون؟ لافر سبيك لتحت. خليني القي بس نظرة هون شو في. اوكي. لافر سبيك هيك. تمام.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
ايش في هون؟ عندي فضول يا جماعة. لا خليني. اصلا انا الفضول كله على بعضه ما بحبه. ايه حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل. تمام. ناخذ وضعية دفاعية بالجسر احسن. اوكي. طيب هلا لافر سبيك لسه لقدام. تمام. ايش هذا هون؟ معي 19 رصاصة بس. اوكي بدي سلاح. وين؟ لافر سبيك هيك. يا حبيبي. خليني بس اطلع لفوق. اذا بكون في سلاح هون بكون كتير منيح. اوكي تمام. لك يلعن. ايش عم بصير معك؟ خرب بيتك شو غبي. باقيين واحد بس. تمام. طولوا بالكم شوي علي. ما انت منين هي جبت لي اياها هي؟ يا حبيبي ما ضل معي سلاح. يبدو انه مو شرط دائما اقاتلن. خلاص خليني ارقد وخلاص. خرب بيتكن. لك يلعن. شو هاد ختيار عم بيرقد يعني؟ لك تضرب في شكلك. مستفزة هاللعبة. منيح في سلاح، منيح في ذخيرة هون. شو بدي سايب 12 رصاصة اذا بيلحقوني. كتير الستامينا تبعيته غبية كتير كتير يعني. وين هذا ما بعرف اذا هو بس بيتغابى لما بيكون في من هدول. ما في هون دببة. طب انا شو منزلني هلا بنص الليل يا زلمه؟ والله العظيم ما بعرف. احليين اذا هلا بلاقي بدب قدامي كأني في شخص كان عم يمشي بعيد. بسم الله ونعم الوكيل يا زلمه. من وين هدول بيطلعوا؟ ماني مقاتل. ماني مقاتل. نعم كتار يعني كتار اكتر من واحد يعني. ايش اسوي؟ مو معقول كم واحد فيه. الستامينا تبعيته اغبى شيء بشوفه بحياتي باي لعبه. باي لعبه ها. مو معقول الستامينا تبعيته يا زلمه شد غبيه. تفرج يا زلمه بصيروا ابطال خارقين. لك حتى السلاح بيخلص يا زلمه. ايه شو هاد؟ تفرج طلع شلون بيرقد. بالله عليكم طلعوا شلون بيرقد. لما انا ما اكون بمنطقه وارتعب فيها لصير عداء او لمبي. اوكي ما خرج الدخول من هون. وين لازم اروح؟ بهديك المنطقة مسكرة يا اخي. شو هاد؟ مش عارف والله. طيب ايش لازم اسوي؟ اوكي اطلع من هون. نعم صعوبتها ببساطتها. كم رصاصة معي؟ ان شاء الله. ما معي سلاح، ما معي. اوكي يلا. بدي قهوة صار الشغلة. ايش صار؟
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming.
What?
That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
اوكي فلايرز. ما عاد ينفع الضوء بس.
You can see them too?
Hell, of course I see him. Come on, we gotta move.
Why?
اوكي.
Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but
let's move.
I lost my gun.
اوكي اصدقائي، لهون بنهي هذا الفيديو. ان شاء الله راح اكمل لكم الفيديوهات الباقيه للعبه تباعا، وراح يكون التقييم بالاخير. بتمنى تكونوا استمتعتوا بالفيديو معي. وبتمنى منكم كمان تشتركوا في القناه، تفعلوا الجرس وتحطوا لايك للفيديو. يوم باقي بس للعبه فار كراي 6. طبعا في كتير يوتيوبرز من اللي عندهم متابعين عدد كتير كبير من المتابعين. طبعا في كتير يوتيوبرز عندهم عدد كتير من المتابعين حصلوا على نسخة الفار كراي 6 قبل، وهذا الشيء طبيعي. لكن أنا على جميع الأحوال راح ألعب اللعبة وختمها. بتمنى منكم أصدقائي الدعم لهالشيء، وبشوفكم بخير.